Life's about self-expression. In order to feel good, you got to express yourself, and that means when you're feeling bad, when you're feeling negative, when you're feeling down, sad, you need to be able to express those feelings. If you don't express these feelings, they stay inside, and when they stay inside, you know what happens? They manifest inside into poison. That's how you get these diseases and illnesses that people die of. I don't want to name the names of these diseases, but it's like when you don't express yourself, it turns into poison inside the body. So toxic positivity is basically when someone feels, or someone has pressure, or there's peer pressure put on them to always, like, you know, pretend that they're happy. Always have a smile in your face, you know. When you want to tell someone about your problems, and that person's, you know, kind of like dismisses your problems and says, you know, don't worry about it. You know, dismisses your problems without listening to really what you said, but it says, don't worry about it. You know, feel better about yourself. You know, there's worse of problems going on in the world than what you're going through. You know, it ain't all that bad. Things could be worse. Now, that may be true, but at the same time, in order to move forward, you have to deal with the issues you're going through now. And a lot of people post online with no life experience, really. You know, promoting positive this and positive that. But all they're doing is promoting it, they're not really living it. Because, for all you know, behind the scenes in the real world, they could be down. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know how happy they are. Some people can only be happy when, you know, they're getting reassurances from others. When other people are telling them that they look good, or other people, when they're getting feedback from others, you know. Being positive is not about what you get from the outside. It's actually what you get from within. You know, you have to start from within and then work from the outside. And some people, they may present themselves as being positive, having the perfect life, you know, having the most fun. But really what they're not showing you is that they're just addicted to a dopamine high, yeah? And that dopamine high is they have to be constantly doing things in order to be feeling good about themselves. But when they're not doing anything, they're feeling down. They're not sharing that. They're only sharing positivity, and they're not addressing any negative feelings. Life's about balance. Life's about positive and negative, yeah? That's what life's all about. You can't have one without the other. You can't have positive without negative. And if you want to feel positive, you have to deal with the negative. You have to express yourself. You've got to be able to have people around you who you can share things with, you know? People who you can trust, people who ain't going to judge you, people who's going to listen to you and understand what you're going through, people who can empathize with you, who've maybe gone through similar things themselves. You know? It's not about being positive all the time. It's not about being positive. Being positive is the aim, but we're humans, and all humans, you know, we go through emotions. You need to deal with those emotions in order to feel better about yourself. Do not ignore your emotions, yeah? Emotions are there for a reason. It's like the same reason why we feel pain. Pain is there to preserve life. If we didn't feel pain, we feel we could do anything. Jump outside of a 10-story window, yeah? But because we know if we do that, we're going to die, because, you know, if we don't die, we're going to break loads of bones. And that's why pain is there to preserve life. It shows us that we're not superhuman. And the same with emotions. When we're feeling negative, we're not supposed to ignore those emotions. We're supposed to go through those emotions. It's telling us there's something wrong. But when something's wrong, we deal with it. But if we pretend that those emotions don't exist, then we never will fix ourselves. So basically, toxic positivity is basically walking around with a smile on your face, telling other people that, you know, their problems is not the worst thing in the world. You know, always pretending that that life is good. Good vibes only. That's toxic positivity. It could lead to a lot of negativity, and you'd be surprised, a lot of people out there are depressed, are down, and are addicted to that chemical rush of, that novelty feeling, when we get new things. For example, you buy a new pair of trainers, you buy some new clothes, people are excited when they're waiting for it to arrive. When you're waiting for Amazon to deliver your goods, as soon as it comes and you wear it once, fast fashion especially, you wear it once, you don't wear it again, that high's gone. So then you keep on chasing that high and doing more things. People going on holiday, the holiday comes, you're waiting for it, you have the holiday, it's done. Yeah, and then you're waiting to do the next one. Always chasing a high and really feeling good comes from within. It doesn't come from outside. There's nothing wrong with going on holiday, there's nothing wrong with buying clothes, but we must become addicted to the feelings that you get when we do these things. Okay? Must become addicted to the feelings. It just then becomes toxic. So I just wanted to talk about toxic positivity. Yeah? It's something that I'm coming across lately. And at first I was like, toxic positivity, does that even exist? But yeah, it does exist. People must be honest with themselves. Yeah? Be honest with yourself. It's not about fear. It's impossible to feel good all the time. It's impossible. But what makes you a true winner? Yeah? What makes you a complete human being is when you can deal with these emotions. Okay? Yeah? You can deal with yourself, mind, body and soul. That's all I want to say about that. Those of you who are interested in checking out the blog, it's on www.unparalleledhuman.com. Okay? And on my website, I go into more detail about the subjects I talk about. This channel is more hitting the surface, discussing certain topics in person. But on the blog, it's where I kind of like put pen to paper and I put my thoughts, out there and share it for the benefit of others. What made me get into the subject of personal development is, we're only human, and I'm human. And if I'm human and going through certain ups and downs, then obviously everyone else is. But in order to move forward, you have to realise that we all have issues to deal with, and none of us are perfect. And when you can accept that you're not perfect, that's when you start to accept the imperfection in others. But you can't accept the imperfection in others until you accept the imperfections within yourself. And when you look at yourself, you realise that, no one's perfect. And in saying that, no one's imperfect either. But you've got to look at what you perceive to be flaws within yourself and work on them. Yeah? Work on them, face them. Because you only grow through challenges. You don't grow through what comes to you easy. You only grow through what comes to you hard. That's what life's all about. It's about growth, challenging yourself, going through experiences. But this is one of the reasons why I make this channel. It's to share my experiences and to help others out there. Sometimes you've got to put yourself first in order to take care of others. Those standard lessons. It is the end of this discussion today, this little quick video. And when things come into my head again, I'll share another subject, in regards to personal growth, self-improvement, of the mind, the body, and the soul.